What's up, everyone? It's Dave from Dave Craves Raw Food, and today we're going to take a closer look at my friend Nate.
Yeah,
so Nate, you guys might already know him, I'm not sure, but we just met at the Woodstock Fruit Festival this year. It was my first year of volunteering, and it was an amazing time.
Yeah.
And I was so grateful to connect with him, because we're actually still in New York City, keeping the vibe alive, and we're staying at an Airbnb, like a raw vegan, fruit YouTube house.
First time for me.
First time for you?
Yeah. Like this.
This, yeah.
This is killer.
Yeah. So, so it was just really great to connect with you, and I just wanted to share you with my viewers and kind of get them to know a little bit more about you and the lifestyle, because we both eat raw. Yeah, we both eat raw vegan and a lot of fruit, and we're about that. That's the truth, you know.
That's right.
And so, I just kind of want to ask you a few questions if that's okay, and you can share.
I'm down. These guys seem pretty cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. So, first, let me just ask, what got you into raw, or how did you come to raw, or were you vegan, or what
Gotcha.
What happened?
Okay. So, I grew up standard American, eating, BLTs on Friday or something was such a treat, right? My parents would come home with some Carl's Jr. We're like, yay, Carl's Jr. So we grew up on all that crap, craft dinners, hamburger helpers, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, we're growing up, seeing family get, kinds of different diseases and whatnot. And, actually one thing that was really impactful, we'll kind of go here, is I went fishing up in Oregon when I was about 8 years old, caught a fish, and I'm super stoked because here's this fish, little trout, flip it in the bucket, and we bring it up to the cabin, and my uncle's like, we got to clean the fish, and I was like, okay, cool, and he takes a knife and goes into the butt, of the fish and up to the neck, and I was immediately went hysterical, freaking out, crying profusely. I just killed this fish. I could not believe that I killed this fish. I was so stoked with this fish. We fought a little bit and I caught him, and I didn't know what was going to go happen, you know what I mean? And then he fries them up, and I could not eat that fish, man. I was and just from crying and everything, my uncle, my dad take me aside, and they're like, hey, give me the man talk, this is what men do, you got to fish, you got to hunt, you got to provide for your family. I can respect that, back in the day, that's legit. Yeah. Anyway, so didn't really think about that. Switch the blinders, go on. Right there, I'm vegan. Really.
Wow.
But I wasn't allowed to be vegan, and so then I put the blinders on, and this is the way you eat, right? Steak and peas is healthy, craft dinner's not. So fast forward, my mom gets kidney cancer, and then she, gets the kidney removed, doesn't change her diet or lifestyle, gets cancer again in the other kidney, and then finds the raw food diet from me suggesting you should watch Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, because I was kind of open up to, this area, but I still had the blinders on. I knew about veganism and vegetarianism, but watched my mom heal herself of kidney cancer.
It's beautiful.
And from that point, I was my youngest son, 11 years old, was I'm going vegan, Dad, because my mom found the light, healed herself of cancer, and was oh my God, what did I do to my kids and my family? Sure. Everybody needs to know that this is the way to go. They need raw foods, they need to be fasting and detoxing, and she was super passionate about it because she's a cardiac nurse. Her whole life, she's a nurse, nursing people back to health after their heart surgeries. So my youngest son goes vegan. I follow my son into veganism, knowing that I said, if my mom, when, I'm Mom,
nice.
When you heal yourself, because
Nice.
I just knew she would. She got the mindset. She's it's one of the things that's kind of cool is you put in your concept, if you order something through Amazon, you forget about it. It's on its way. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so she put in her order about herself healing herself, and it's already healed to Amazon, so to speak, right? She just didn't think about it it's coming. I've put in my order. I put in my credit card number or whatever, right? And I've ordered being healed. But she had to do the work. And so my son goes vegan, and I watch her heal herself of raw, and I knew that I should listen to her. But I'm I can't give up hummus and beans and rice and potatoes and these cooked foods that I really, really like, and it's vegan, and we're doing the burgers and stuff, the mock cheeses, and that's kind of boring after a while. I'm
Sure.
I don't feel I almost feel less healthy than when I was eating chicken and asparagus and potatoes or something, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, it was basically, I was skiing with this guy who was 86 years old, and I could not keep up with him on the mountain. And here I am, I'm pushing 40. I think I was 40. Yeah, I just turned 40. And This guy was 86, shredding down the mountain.
Wow.
And so we ride the ski lift together again, and started talking to him because I tried to follow this guy. On the way up he was 86, and then on the way up the second time we started talking to each other about diet and lifestyle, what my mom did, what we did for livings and whatnot, because I was just really intrigued by this guy. And he said he was a 40+ year raw vegan, started in 46, I think it was, or 40, I think it was 44.
Wow.
And because he had some colorectal issues or something, switched his whole world up, raw vegan for over 40 years.
Wow.
And I was like, my mom healed herself, with raw foods, and she says that I should do the same thing. And he's like, you should listen to your mom, Nate. And I was like, this is the universe telling me, like, yo, you ready? You already said you were going to follow her. Like, here's the dude you want to be like when you're 86. So it was overnight for me. I was like, okay, plain and simple. I'm going to buy this book, Lissa's book, Raw Food Romance,
nice.
30-Day Meal Plan, because she was super cool, the transformation she went through in her story. Like, I was researching raw foods. I understood I needed to make this transition, but it's so hard to to give up eating cooked foods on, like, the daily, And me, with an addictive personality, I have to stay raw, like, abstinence is easier than perfect moderation. Like, I don't need to have a potato. I've had a potato a couple times, and it's like you swallowed a rock.
Yep, and your energy is like
down.
Sucks. Yeah.
Because like we're chasing this high now.
Yep.
Being on raw foods, and I got into juicing, 2012 for like a few minutes.
Okay.
But I, fell right back off. Put those blinders back on. But I did feel that high of juicing. And like being with you juice a lot. I really need to start juicing more because I have maybe like a juice a month. Not very many juices.
Yeah.
I do more smoothies and salads and ice creams and melons. But I know juicing is such a key part for that energy, and it's just you're removing. You have more energy because your digestion isn't having to
Exactly. Yeah, you're also, it's like a therapeutic thing. I think it's like the best supplement to your diet is a fresh vegetable juice.
Yeah.
Fruit juices are good too, but vegetable juices.
Vegetable juice.
That's amazing, man. So it's actually crazy amazing that your mom healed herself.
Amazing.
And that was kind of segue into my next question, and I think I already know the answer, but maybe you can touch on it. Like, do you think detoxing and cleansing is important
Massively.
in the raw food world? Because you
not even in the raw food world. It is important in every single world. Say the pyramid. We got the standard American, 50 Shades of Beige diet, right? You know what I mean? Like everything's beige, noodles and breads and all this stuff is beige, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got all these different tiers, and fasting and detox is the pinnacle, little top capstone.
Yeah.
And everybody should be detoxing. Like standard Americaners should be doing at least once a month. Like a once a month 3-day vegetable juice fast. Give the digestion a break, and then go back to just mindlessly eating all of your junk.
Right.
But as far as a raw food diet, still just the same. Like I feel like quarterly. Quarterly. Even better yet, honestly, like every full moon or every new moon. Where you're just like, so that's twice a month. You're just taking a break of ingesting anything for those 3 days of the new moon and those 3 days of the full moon. As well, and so this is how important I think it is. Like that would be the ideal. I don't practice that every twice a month. I really strive for once a month, just doing either a watermelon fast or something where I'm just giving my digestion that break. Juicing would be the epic way to go. Because you're getting the energy, and but I think it's imperative to detox and to fast and give ourselves that break. Intermittent fasting is great. I try to, that's pretty much just like an everyday thing. I try to stick with that. Unless I'm really hungry, I don't eat until like 10 or 11. I might drink the water, just a lemon water. 10 or 11, I'm good to go. So at least I've fasted all the night while I've slept, all the way up until 10 or 11.
Wow, yeah.
And so you're getting a little bit more of a rest in there, So I think it is so important for everybody. It doesn't matter what you eat.
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree, and even more important if you are eating the bad food.
Yeah.
Exactly. Dude, that's amazing. Yeah. So what do? You kind of touched on it. Like, what is your favorite? Do you like? Because you said you don't juice that much, but like, do you like to do like the intermittent water fasting? Is that your favorite? What is your favorite way to kind of like give the body a break right now?
Yeah.
Like, is that what it is?
Intermittent fasting on the daily.
Yeah.
Because I get to work, and I work in the medical industry. You know. And I'm a medical assistant, and it's pretty busy. And a lot of times I don't even have breakfast. I'll just have the lemon water. Boom. Just drink lemon water. 10 o'clock, I have a melon. open it, it's like ready. I bring it to my desk. I'm like scooping, eating half the melon. Maybe 30, 40 minutes later, I might have gone to the bathroom twice already because it's a natural diuretic.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
So that's part of it.
Yeah.
That's flushing stuff out.
Oh, yeah.
Have the other part of the melon. I might save the melon until after lunch. Lunch is a smoothie most of the time. Just, blueberries and spinach with frozen bananas, dates, hemp, chia seeds, some water. Super simple, super delicious, getting all kinds of nutrients in those spinach and the concoction is just, it's really good. And that's pretty much on the daily there, as well as a salad. So I may not have a smoothie every single day.
Yeah.
Have a salad, but so that break for the digestion is just intermittent fasting, and then having melon. Melon is pretty much pre-digested.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's pretty much juice. So that's awesome because raw food in general, it's a good thing to mention that it isn't giving your body anything that it doesn't need.
Right.
So you're always going to be cleansing on a certain level when you're keeping it raw.
You're in a regenerative field. You're regenerating everything.
Yeah.
Rather than degenerating, you're regenerating as you eat.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's like
living water, living fiber, keeps everything moving.
That sunlight energy from these foods.
Like you said, going to the bathroom isn't a problem when you keep it raw.
Right.
It's
the bowel
way
transit time. The bowel transit time's fast, So it's cleaning you.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. So we both love raw food, right? So that's a given. We've kind of got a little excited talking about it, which is amazing because it's a big part of our lives. But there are other things in our lives, and I want to know. I've shared a little with them my ideas of this, but so like besides the raw food and the food aspect of it, what is a practice that you use or you think the most important health practice you have that doesn't revolve around food? Is there anything that you do?
I would say, two things that I do, which is as soon as I wake up, this is also coming from the practice that my mom said that she was doing, and I was like, that's really good. That we should implement that, which is just doing a gratitude moment, right? And that gratitude moment is counting out 10 things, anywhere from 5 to 10 things, and just spending like the first 2 minutes laying there, just kind of, not even thinking about anything besides, what I want to be grateful for. Okay, and it's basic, simple stuff. I woke up again, and I'm in this body. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Right,
I sit up. Oh, all right, I can sit up. I can see, So doing that morning gratitude every single morning. And then immediately I'll put on my podcast and I'll put on some motivational something rather. Either that or some really nice instrumental music. I like electronic music. Nice. Something, it's most of the time like, a motivational, quick 6-minute YouTube while I'm brushing my teeth. And that right there just sets the tone for the day. I'm grateful to be alive, and I'm motivated and pumped so I can go to work smiling because I work, in the medical field. And people are coming in, people don't want to hang out there. You know what I mean? So they're coming in because they have issues, and I need to be not like, oh my gosh, hey guys, how you doing? But I like to smile, I like to give, it takes a lot of energy. And so to be motivated, to be motivated is key for me. That's what I do. If I don't listen to motivation, and I notice I watch myself, like, I'm like, oh, what's this YouTube? Like, I get notifications of similar stuff, and it's just something that just like brings me down. I just am like, okay, I can't do that anymore. You know, you're scrolling through mindlessly, like, in the bathroom or whatever, laying in bed for 15 minutes before you get up or something. And if it's not motivational, my energy is completely shifted. So it's either music or that motivational, and always, gratitude.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a long answer.
No, it's a great answer. So, like, to sum it up, it's just like living with an attitude of gratitude.
Totally.
Every day, right?
Living with an attitude of gratitude. Exactly.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I think that a lot of us get trapped in the negativity of the world, and I think that 2 minutes or whatever, even a minute, if that's all you want, I think in the morning and expressing that, I noticed in my life that's big. I should do it every day. I'm going to take inspiration from you and do it. Make sure I spend that time with myself in the morning.
Because you can notice your energy shift. Slightly. You're like, feel off today. You're like, oh yeah, I didn't do my gratitude for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Right. Yeah. Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, Nate, this has been like a sweet interview. Thank you so much for sharing yourself, man. And your energy is amazing.
Thanks,
this guy is like the real deal, man.
Thanks,
like, if you get a chance to meet him, you'll feel his heart. It's real. So, if these guys want to like learn more about you and what you have to offer, like, where can they find you? Do you have your social media and stuff like that?
Nice. So you guys, I can be found on YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. Raw Natty Nate, and that's RAWNATTYN8. Yep, Raw Natty Nate, man. Come check me out.
Raw Natty Nate, and I'll put all those links in the description, so you can go check them out real easily. And yeah, give him some love, subscribe to him. You do whatever you can. Send him a comment. Send him something. Be like, oh, I saw you on Dave's video.
Yeah.
You're awesome. Let's get to know each other. You know,
that's right.
sort of thing.
We want to help each other.
Yeah, we're a community, right?
That's right.
So that's like why we're in this house. We're filming videos. We're going around trying to get interviews with everyone, and it's been hectic because there's so many things we want to do, and we want to film videos, and we want to do, because we have all this energy, so we're like,
could you
let's do
imagine
this.
if it was once a month? Like once a month, just
man.
a weekend, 3, you know, like you get 20, 30 people together.
Yeah.
Oh man, we could get a lot
maybe
of
you
work
guys
done.
too. We'll all meet up. So
exactly.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm gonna link the links in the description box, and if you haven't already, you can subscribe, give a thumbs up. And leave a comment down below, and let us know what you thought of his story and if it inspired you in any way. But yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you soon.
Love you.